Imagine a life where every cough and ache brought terror, where society cast you out to suffer alone. This was the grim reality for medieval peasants afflicted with leprosy. Known then as Hansen's disease, leprosy was a terrifying, incurable scourge, its cause a mystery, its effects devastating. In a world without germ theory, this creeping illness was seen as an omen, a foul miasma that clung to its victims. Misunderstood and deeply feared, its first subtle signs, a numb patch of skin or a persistent rash, were the beginning of a lifelong sentence. It was a disease that didn't just attack the body, but the very soul of its victim, stripping away their identity layer by painful layer. The disease slowly consumed its victims, causing agonizing pain, nerve damage, and severe disfigurement. The bacteria would attack the nerves, leading to a loss of sensation in the hands and feet, making injuries and subsequent infections a constant danger. Facial features could collapse, limbs could be lost, and eyesight could fail. This relentless physical decay stole their ability to work the fields, to hold their tools, or even to embrace their loved ones, turning everyday existence into a monumental struggle. But beyond the physical suffering, the social stigma was perhaps the cruelest blow. Labeled unclean and cursed, peasants with leprosy were cast out from their communities. They were subjected to a leper mass, a symbolic funeral that declared them dead to the world. Forced to wear special clothing and ring bells or clappers to announce their contaminated presence, they lived as ghosts among the living, enduring stares, whispers, and utter isolation. For a peasant, this diagnosis meant complete economic ruin. A life's value was tied to their ability to perform manual labor, and with their bodies failing, they could no longer farm, weave, or build. This inability to contribute led to destitution. They would lose their land, their homes, and any hope of providing for their family. Survival often depended on the meager and unreliable charity of strangers, a humiliating descent from a life of hard work and self-sufficiency. Compounding this misery, many believed leprosy was a divine punishment for sin. The Church taught that the affliction was a physical manifestation of a tainted soul, loading the sufferer with guilt and spiritual despair. Hope was a distant luxury when you believed your own God had forsaken you. Often, their only refuge was a leper colony, a segregated community offering basic shelter but no cure. These lazarettos were a final exile from the world they once knew, places of communal suffering where the afflicted waited for death. The forgotten suffering of these medieval peasants reminds us of humanity's long struggle against disease and discrimination. Today, leprosy is curable, yet it still affects millions. Let their history fuel our empathy. Support global health initiatives and organizations fighting neglected diseases, ensuring no one faces such a cruel fate alone again.